Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to play some more workshop levels. I'm going to start off by reviewing a level called Drop It. One of my viewers created this level and asked me to check it out. And I found the level and I'm going to see. I don't think I've played. I think he had two levels. This is the second, and I don't know what to expect. I imagine if he's asking for a review, then maybe it's decent. It looks like a rather basic level. I tend to be very critical on this type of stuff. I kind of view like the level design as a creative work, and I tend to be very picky about the types of things that you can do or could do better. So, and a lot of time I'll just kind of go off on a particular level, but so I'll try to be a little more constructive with this anyways, and not just be mean. But judging from this, I don't think I'm going to have much of a reason to be mean. I like to, when I make my screenshots, I like to try to get rid of this little bar here at the bottom. So when you're like creating your screenshot, if you can see below the train on your screen when you are about to hit submit, then that will appear in your thumbnail. Other than that, I mean, like the thumbnail, like the amount of space you see is pretty good. That's a very minor thing, but then again, that's one of the things people see when they first look at your level. Anyway, so this says it's a drop bridge without steel and hydraulics. HF, which I guess is have fun. So let's play this here. So there was no, so there's no hydraulics, which means there's no, which also means there's no split joints or whatnot. So that's kind of interesting. So large paddle boat and a vintage. So the paddle boat has to go, and then the car. So what is I've got a 14 limit on my road. What's my distance here? So 8, so that's too short from there. Oh wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, that's 12. Basically, I'm just gonna make this go up a little bit. I'm gonna figure out A, and then I'm gonna figure out B. So the thing is, typically with these types of levels, I kind of know what to do right away, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to do on this particular thing here. So I think that's a good thing. I like not knowing what to do. So I'm just going to solve the top part, and then I'm going to figure out the bottom. Now this referred to it as a drop bridge. So like, I don't know if I'm supposed to like somehow drop the stuff from. Maybe I should figure out how fast the car goes. Maybe I could just make this a jump. Which, if it's a jump, then that's probably an unforeseen thing, because I don't think you would make a bridge like this, call it drop bridge, and then have this intend to have a car jump. It looks very possible because I've got extra road here, and this you can build in this space. I'm just gonna keep using these cables since they're available. I'm going to go with kind of the little bit more of the drop mentality, which I think is what you're supposed to do on this level. I don't always like doing specifically what you're supposed to do. in a lot of ways, I feel like it depends on the difficulty, but in a lot of ways, levels where you have like a specific, you should do it this way type of thing, I don't like them as much, I guess. So here's an interesting issue. So I want to I was thinking of putting the road up here and having it drop down whenever this car touches it. But the dump truck would push it over first, and I don't know if I have enough, if I can stretch this enough to go over. And that's also a lot of weight to fall down that far. So, and then the other thing that you might be able to do would be to kind of go up this way. This car is basically the on-roading superstar, or off-roading superstar. So I can basically make this work. Alright, so the tricky part is a dump truck is going to be very rough on the bridge if I do this. So I'm going to try to put that in there a little bit differently. There we go. That little piece made all the difference. Alright, so there we go. Okay, cool. So now all I need to do is put a little switch thing over here. Alright, I need to lift this up probably. So for those who don't know, all the weight in Polybridge is technically held between the nodes, the little points, and then the road. Like the rocks themselves actually don't weigh anything. So wonder, did this one break over here? Or was it just, maybe it broke when it fell back down? So I need to take 3K off this bridge, which is quite a lot, especially when it starts breaking over here. Alright, so alright, so that works, but I'm just gonna save this. I like how it's medium hard. Like, I feel like I shouldn't struggle at a level called medium. What? So I feel like, is there something that's gotta be just like a lot easier than the way I'm making it? Is that the center point? Oh, almost. Funny. Alright, so or just like make it like one gigantic overbridge. So I mean, there might be a cool lever way of solving this, like where once like the dump truck gets over here and like knocks something over, which then kind of like allows you like to kind of like shift the whole bridge. I'm gonna share this, although I'm going to turn it to speed up and we keep the stress off. So. So let's see, just share this, save. If that's also the case, another part that would strike me as strange is the fact that the boat here is not tall enough to clear this. So I cut a bunch of this out. What I was trying to do was I had the dump truck go over. I had this car pushing this piece, which essentially pushed this other guy. So if you thought of this cable as a solid thing, it would push this guy down, and then I'd try to drive over it, and that was my goal. Wasn't working out very well. I got it to where it had a nice smooth jump, but it kept breaking the end piece. Overall, I find this to be a very interesting level. I'm very curious as to what the different type of solutions are. I feel like my solution was kind of a cop-out, and I don't know if that's really what was intended or not. So I think I had two solutions. One I couldn't get under budget. One was under budget, but it was a cop-out. So hope you enjoyed me playing this, and hope you watch my next videos.